Welcome, WolfTheWolfettes! We are back with the brilliant Horizon Forbidden West on the PlayStation 5, and we are playing through this game on hard mode, and I hope you guys and girls are having an absolutely fantastic day. Now in the previous video we finally finished travelling through Ted Faro's secret bunker Thebes, and we finally got ourselves Omega clearance so we can now capture Hephaestus. Now there was a bunch of other stuff that happened within Thebes involving Randy the CEO Alton and also Ted Faro's body, but I'm not going to get into any of that because it's a bunch of weird shenanigans. If you want to know what happened involving all of that, just watch the previous video. But what we're going to be doing today is we are going to be heading back to the base of operations. We're going to tell GAIA that we finally have Omega clearance, and then we are going to see if BwolfTheWolf and BETA have made any progress involving building a container that we need to put GAIA into as we travel to Cauldron Gemini, where we need to install her onto another data core. And I think they're also building a couple of these like weird pulse grenades that we're going to use to set off several different explosions at different locations, just to confuse the far zeniths when we're downloading Hephaestus, because you don't want those motherfuckers turning up, because those guys are immune to damage still and we don't want to be dealing with that. But let's head back to our base of operations. Let's have a chat with GAIA and let's see what's going to happen next. I feel like this might be another one of those videos where we're going to be listening to a few characters talk for a while, so I'm not too sure if we're going to get much done, but I think once we're done speaking with the characters, I think we will then proceed to do a few more side missions, because I'm a little bit lower level at the moment. I want to be at least like level 31 or 2 before we start doing the next story mission. So we're going to do a couple of side missions today if we've got time. Maybe we will do some of the missions involving Talana, because she still needs our help to find her special friend, aka I think it's a boyfriend or something. She still needs our help, and I think there's like a relatively cool machine battle in that storyline, similar to the shell snapper that we had to fight much earlier on in the game. So yeah, well, I think we might do that, because we'll meet a new machine that we haven't fought yet. I think you might have seen it, but I don't think we've fought it yet. Let's just see if my mate over here has got any new weapons for me. So at the moment, I'm rocking my normal Pyre bow. This is the new Seeker Hunter bow. This is a good bow, especially when you upgrade it and get some of the newer frost arrows. Cost a fortune to make them, but they're very good. We've got our absolute legend over here, the Corrosive Blast Sling. Yeah, we've also got my sharpshooter bow now. I've basically got all of the weapons I have off camera nearly. I just need to find a new rope caster, and I don't think I normally use this trip caster. I think I normally switch this to something else. I can't remember what though, but it's much better. The trip caster is too much of a nightmare to use. Sweet. Oh, let's quickly have a chat with him. I don't think he's going to have anything new for me though. I think the rest of the stuff I get I earn as a reward. Yeah, he doesn't have anything new for me. But one thing we do still need to do actually, and we should probably do it in this video, we need to go hunting for a couple of snapmaws so I can finally get myself a brand new armor upgrade. So we're going to have to kill a snapmaw at some point, because we're getting to the later part of the game now where things are going to get even more dangerous, and we want to have that little additional resistance on our armor to survive a few more hits. I just love the berry potency. The berry potency increase with this armor set is amazing. Like, I've used a few more different sets off camera that are fully upgraded, like good sets as well, epic sets, very rare sets, and none of them feel as good as this set that I'm using right now, even though it's like a blue quality. It's ridiculous. It's just because of the amount of extra healing it gives you. Obviously, if you didn't get hit all the time like me, then it wouldn't matter, because then you can just get an armor set that gives you increased concentration or weapon stamina, something like that. But because I get hit a lot like an idiot, because I was dodged too quick, it's good to have that extra berry potency.
And dirt. Don't forget all that dirt we had to bring in.
If we're going to go around trying to protect life, we should have more of it around.
I think it looks nice.
Of course you think it looks nice, Varl, because your girlfriend did it. Whatever your girlfriend does, you're going to say looks nice, because if you dare say anything else, she will have your balls for breakfast, mate. Oh, yeah, but make sure you do speak to each of these characters every time you come back to the base of operations, because there's always a new dialogue option for your companions and also for their training that they're doing whilst at the base. But if you just leave it like I've done, every time you speak to them, they're going to talk about a bunch of things that happened ages ago, and it makes it a bit weird. That's why I've not bothered speaking to them now, because I left it too long. I think we'll do the mission with Tulana, and then I think we'll do the missions involving some of our companions when we get to about level 30. We'll start helping Zoe with the land gods. Then we'll start helping Cthulhu with finding a new arm. Oh, also Alva should be back here now as well. So Alva, I think, at some point has a mission for us, but that's basically a climbing mission. That's like the VNC tower in Dying Light. A lot of climbing.
Welcome back.
Thank you, GAIA.
Aloy, I know your experience in Thebes was unsettling, but we have a new problem.
Did something go wrong with Beta and the rig? Will we be able to transport you to Gemini?
The rig is complete. The problem is Hephaestus itself. It has accelerated its proliferation throughout the Cauldron network, increasing its power.
But with your sub-functions restored, we can still succeed, right?
Correct, but the net effect is that absorbing Hephaestus will take longer than previously calculated.
How long?
Even with Omega clearance, my current estimate is that the merge will take 35 hours.
Jesus.
And each hour increases the risk of detection by the Zeniths. 2 cores. 2 overrides. What if the merge were carried out by 2 clones of Elizabeth Sobek, both armed with Omega clearance? How long then? Half the time?
Hephaestus would be unprepared for the simultaneous labor of 2 operators, in addition to obvious synergetic efficiencies. Calculating. It would reduce the merge time to approximately 4.5 hours.
Okay. Varl, it looks like we're gonna need Beta at Gemini. Do you think you can convince her?
I don't know, but I'll try.
What about our diversion? Are the pulse generators ready?
Only a final test remains. I am confident that if fired in proximity to other cauldrons, the pulses will mask our activities at Gemini from the zeniths.
Good. As long as Aaron can operate one without shooting himself in the face.
Aloy, you better get down here. Beta's in bad shape.
Okay.
Predictable! Jesus, how long was you speaking to her, Varl? You were literally speaking to her. You were speaking to her for less than 1 minute. What did you even say to her? You must have walked in there and gone, right, you little pessimistic bitch, you're coming to Gemini. You must have said something like that for her to be in bad shape so quickly. But I think this is a good chat. It goes on for a while, but I feel like this is a good chat. I feel like this is one of the defining moments between like Aloy and Beta. Because so far in this playthrough, I don't know about you guys and girls, but Beta pisses me the hell off. I understand why she is how she is, but that doesn't make it any less aggravating, does it? you still have that breaking point where you just have enough. Even if people have been through a lot of hardships, after a while you do get a little bit, you know, aggravated with them. What have you done, Varl?
I tried, but it's impossible. I don't think anything will convince her to go.
We don't have a choice.
Good luck.
I've got to try not to be brutal now.
Beta, you have to come with us. It's the only way. It's one mission. The most important one. We need you. Tell me why you won't go. What if they take me back? Alone, in a cell again. A slave. Forever.
I mean, I will protect her, that is true. But I feel like we need to give her, you know, she's a clone of Elizabeth Sobek. She's just like me, so she should have the courage just like me. So find your courage, come on. Pump yourself up, Beta.
The only way we can end the risk of that happening is by stopping the Zeniths for good. And in order to do that, we have to get Hephaestus. The Zeniths are a threat to everyone, Beta, not just you. So find your courage. That's easy for you to say. You still have no idea what they're capable of. I told you from the beginning we'll never beat them. It's hopeless. Beta. Leave me alone! You don't understand! You're right. I don't understand. We have the same genes, the same mind, the same heart. So why can't you find the strength to do what has to be done? Like Elizabeth would. Don't you think I've thought about that? I don't know what piece of Elizabeth I'm missing. I don't know what you have that I don't. I look through all the data from your focus. You were raised as an outcast, shunned, and isolated just like me, so what's the difference? What's my defect?
And now I feel bad.
Beta, you don't have a defect. Beta, look, it's not a piece of Elizabeth. The difference is, I had him. Frost. He raised you, trained you, but he was never warm or loving. The day he died, the day he gave you that charm, he was going to abandon you. He wanted me to embrace the tribe. But then he gave his life for mine. He loved me in his own way. And that was enough. What did it feel like? It was like having a strength that was always there. It's still there. Even now I hear him in my head when things get bad. When it looks impossible, look deeper. And then fight like you can win.
Oh, that's nice.
You don't have to go on the mission. We'll find another way. I'll go. You're right. I'll only be safe from them when we succeed. But you have to promise me one thing. Yes, of course. If it goes bad, if the Zeniths find us, I don't want to be their slave again. Do you understand? Okay. Promise? I promise.
Promise to kill her, basically.
Use as much time as you can give me to study up on the merge, to make it as efficient as possible.
Don't worry, Beta, I'm going to give you a lot of time.
I'll be ready when you are. I swear.
Don't rush yourself. Got about another 3 or 4 videos, mate. You're alright, Beta. Take your time, love. Take your time. Well done, Beta. Well done. Yeah, there we go. See, that's the Beta I like.
Whenever you are ready, come speak to me and I'll ask the others to make final preparations for the mission.
Nah, don't worry, GAIA. Don't worry. You've also got about 3 or 4 videos. It's all good. Everyone seems to be rushing me. We're not doing this mission today. Oh, look, Alpha's got a mission for me. Should I speak to Alva now? I guess I'm going to speak to Alva now, just in case the mission becomes unavailable for some reason. I'm a little bit worried about stuff like that happening in these games. So I'll go speak to Alva, and then we're going to start making our way towards Talana. Like I said, this is going to be a video of a lot of chit-chat, so I do apologise. I wish I could make 1 hour videos for games like this, but in 4K 60 FPS, for one, if I record for an hour, my computer has a fit for some reason, and then the render time would also be about 13 hours for one video, so, you know, it makes it a bit rough. That's why I would have liked to have done double uploads for this game, but with the 2-week holiday coming up soon, it's a bit hard for me to do. Well, the 2-week holiday is probably happening right now. I'm recording this on the 30th of March. You're probably watching this in my holiday. But I'll probably go to double uploads soon, maybe with Elden Ring, or maybe Kirby and Elden Ring, something like that.
Gaia, what's this room?
This would have been an access point for advanced training modules on terraforming operations. And while those modules were deleted when the Apollo database was destroyed, I was able to repurpose the equipment to store the data you have acquired in your travels.
And there's a lot.
Oh, shut up, Alva. My God. Right, if you wanted to take Alva on a date, all you would have to do is tell her you've got a memory stick full of data, and she would be wet. Alright, let's have a chat with her.
Turtle. Aloy!
Right to work, I see.
There's just so much. I mean, we knew of artificial beings that served the ancestors, but Gaia? Oh, she's amazing! And you, a true reincarnation of an ancestor. Genetically speaking, of course, not like the, late CO. And there's more ancestors out there, returned from beyond the stars. Of course, they're trying to kill us, which is not great. And Eric Visser is with them, which is disturbing. And then there's Hephaestus, and...
Okay. How about we take it one step at a time?
You're right. I also owe you an explanation for everything that happened at Landfall. Oh, and if you have a moment, there's something I could use your help with.
Okay, well, you ain't got to give me an explanation, Alva. You ain't got to give me an explanation, right? I'm busy. Okay, let's get the quest and let's head out of here.
You mentioned there was something you needed help with?
Yes. So, as I was sifting through data from the greenhouse, I found references to an old world system back in the Great Delta. It's called Leviathan. My people discovered it decades ago. A sprawling network of river gates and a labyrinth of underground tunnels. The legacy revealed that the old ones used it to control flooding. But we've never gotten it to work. The whole thing is shut down. But the data from the greenhouse mentions the research facility where Leviathan was created. It's in San Francisco.
Another Pharaoh facility?
No. Leviathan was a project by Eileen Sasaki, another ancestor. So the legacy tells us, anyway, if we can acquire that data, we might be able to fix the system back in the Great Delta. Every year, my sister gets terrified when the long rains begin. With Leviathan, maybe she won't have to be.
Okay. So, where in San Francisco is this facility?
That's the thing. The data doesn't say where, exactly. But one of our diviners has been exploring the ruins. He might know. Would you come with me? I have a feeling that wherever this facility is, well, you're much better at fighting machines than I am.
Of course. I'll let you know when I'm in landfall.
Thank you, Aloy.
Alright, you're welcome. You're welcome, Alva.
I should go.
Of course. Before you do, is everything alright? It sounded like there was an issue with Beta and the mission.
Not anymore. We just needed to talk some things through.
To understand one another is to embrace truth.
And, like I said, I'll let you know when I'm in landfall. We'll find the data you're after.
I appreciate it.
Can't get enough data. I mean, you've got enough data now to be reading for the rest of your life and still have millions of years worth of data to read through. But hell, let's get more data. It's like people that buy video games but they never play them. So they just have a big stockpile of like 1,000 hours worth of content on the games, but they never bloody finish them. I see a lot of people like that on my friend list. Finish your fucking games. Stop half playing games and moving on. Finish one at a time like me. Until it's platinumed, I'm not playing something else. Why do you think I ain't started Elden Ring yet? Because Horizon Forbidden West isn't platinumed. Well, it will be by the time you see this video, and I would have started Elden Ring, but at the time of recording, I'm on 91% of the trophies done. Right, so let's have a quick look on my side missions. I think this is a lower level now. Yeah, level 25. Yeah, that's the one we need to do for those 2 girls we spoke to in the previous video. We can't do it until we've finished the mission, The Wings of the Ten. Okay, so we want to do Need to Know. And I think we need to head towards where Poseidon was, if I remember correctly. Obviously, we'll fast travel over there. How am I doing for supplies? Hopefully I'm doing alright. Because I don't hunt as many machines in my YouTube playthrough, I always feel like I might run out of supplies. Especially when you're using your more advanced weapons, they require more unique supplies. And if you're not killing bigger things often, then it could be a problem.
Gonna be hard to see in the snow.
Oh, it's only a little bit of snow. It's actually supposed to snow in England soon. Literally, it went from being like 18-degree days, because we had the wind coming up from the equator, to it literally dropping all the way down to 0 degrees. Fucking ridiculous, ain't it? This is why people get ill in this country all the bloody time. The weather's a nightmare. Can I fast travel straight here? Oh no, I haven't walked into the camp yet, so it won't let me. Alright, we'll fast travel here. There's a few other side missions in this camp that I've not picked up, but we're not going to bother picking those up because we've done enough talking in this video. And we've only got about, well, 7 minutes left, really. Jesus, told you this was going to be another video of chatting. I do apologise. Apparently my man is... Oh, no, never mind. Yeah, my man got murdered by that Snapmaw, didn't it? That Snapmaw and bloody Clawstrider ganged up on it. I think it was my man's fault for standing in the frost.
Talana, glad to see you made it.
Thanks to the secret passage through your base. It was quite a sight.
Secret passage? Don't let the others hear you say that, or you'll have a lot of Oseram knocking at your door.
And you are?
This is Raggard. He's a scout with this caravan. He says Amadis was here.
He joined up with our expedition right before we went through the tunnel. After we made camp here, I set out to do some scouting. I also made peace offerings to the Tanakh for trespassing in their territory. Amadis wanted me to ask around about some place called the Rot.
What did you find out?
Most I learned was that it's where the Tanakh took their prisoners. Somewhere far to the west near Thornmarsh, the Lowland clan's capital. He set out to find it not long after.
On his own?
I tried to warn him, but he was dead set on going.
Did Amadis say anything about why he was heading to the Rot?
Afraid not. He was a man of few words.
Sounds like him. Did he look okay to you?
More or less. He seemed shaken when we learned the tunnel had collapsed behind us. But then again, so was everyone around here.
Okay.
What happened when you went through the tunnel?
Nothing. Our crew split into 2 groups to pass through. Everyone here was part of the first crossing. Aside from some pitch-black passages, it was quiet. Whatever befell the second group spared us. Steel Spark be praised. But you best talk to Porgov about that. He knows a bit more than I do.
Your voice does not match. You look like a relatively young bloke. You got like the voice of a rough like 50-year-old.
So you're a scout for this crew. Anything I should know about the area?
Where to start? Down south, we got a trio of Oseram trying to delve into the ruins in the sand.
Moreland and his showman.
Yeah, that's the fellow. They're quite a spectacle on their own, let me tell you. And then there are all the other folk who broke away as soon as we got to this side of the tunnel. Salvagers, explorers, all sorts of daring venturers.
Just how many of you were there?
Enough to lose track, that's for sure. I've also spotted some rebels a while back too. Seems like they've been patrolling the desert. Heard all about the rebellion from the Tanakh up in Scalding Spear. That's the Desert Clan's capital, north of here.
Sounds like you've really gotten to know the area.
It's what I do.
Thanks, Raggart. This has been helpful.
Hope you find him.
Okay, I'll head for Thormarsh. Meet me there.
Hold on.
What?
You're willing to go to the ends of Tanakh's territory to find this guy. No hesitation.
Of course, he's one man alone in the Forbidden West. I'm just worried about him.
I think it's more than that. I'll meet you near the lowland capital. But then, you're going to tell me who Amadis really is.
Fine, I'll lay low, north of the village. See you there.
She obviously has the hots for him, or it's her boyfriend or something. It's very obvious, Aloy. We don't even need her to tell us. We just know, okay? We just know. How far away is this? Fuck me! 3,049 metres away. Let's see how far I can fast travel. I don't feel like we can fast travel very close to this mission because I think it's in an area that I've not really been to very much. Oh, actually, no, I think I might have passed it when I was heading towards the area that takes you to the Quen's camp. You might be able to get quite close, actually. Yeah, look, see? Yeah, I think we passed it. Oh, I literally dodged all of the flipping... Because I took some weird path, I ran past all of the flipping campfires. Oh well, we still got this one, I guess. I think what we're going to do, because I'm not going to have much time left in this video, I need to end it in about 5 minutes. I think what we'll do is we're going to, because we ain't done fuck all in this video, I might kill a couple of snapmaws, because I think they were near this campfire. I can't remember what direction they was in. Most likely back this way, I think. Oh, look at that. Sweet. I need to see if I can do any pouch upgrades. I think we need to kill a few goose. A few geese, I should say. Not a few goose. That don't make no sense. I think we need to kill a few geese. Oh, maybe the... Maybe the snapmaws weren't around here. I think they were around here, weren't they? They were like here, weren't they? Yeah, because there was a claw strider over there that ruined my day. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was here, because this is where my mount was murdered. Oh. Well, maybe there ain't none. Maybe they just appear sometimes. Or maybe they only appear during the daytime. I don't know if the day and night cycle like changes what kinds of machines appear. I know it changes if they're going to be an Apex machine or not. That's one thing I do know. Huh. Alright, well, I guess I might as well end the video now. But, sorry, WolfTheWolf, like I said, this was going to be another video with a bunch of talking. But next time, there'll be a lot of action, because we're going to fight another machine that we've not fought before. It'll be very easy, because we've got Talinar with us, but still, it's going to be fun anyway. So yeah, thanks for watching, WolfTheWolf. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Like, share, and join the pack today.